Hi, it's Mark DeLeese here, and what's really interesting is that with the maximaplayer, what you have is a little button here inside the admin. It's called Add Video from fpdrive. We know that you can manually, upload your videos to your server or to Amazon S3, and you can copy and paste the URLs right inside there. But you'll see that the WebM URL, MP4, this is an OGG file. It's really for older browsers. I wouldn't worry about this. 99.5% of all the browsers and devices there will be covered with your WebM and MP4. You'll see that it has a flash video URL for MP4 or FLV. What this is if somebody does not have HTML5 on their browser, it'll have a flash fallback. So you want to make sure you just put your MP4 video file in there. This is for your splash image. This is an HLS video URL. Now this is a text file actually, and it's important to have this if you want to have the adaptive quality selector working. For example, if you want to have, let's look at this video right here. If you want to have the auto quality selector working, you see it has the option to have 216p, 360p, 720p, and 1080p. If you want to have the auto selector working so that when somebody visits your page, it'll automatically detect their browser, not their browser, it'll automatically detect the speed of their network. So if they have a fast network, internet connection, they'll probably get like a 1080p resolution, quality. If they have a slow internet speed connection, they'll probably get like a 216p. If they're on a smartphone, it'll probably use a 216p or a 360p so that it comes up fast on their smart device. And in order to have this auto detector working, you have to have an HLS URL, which is it's an Apple configuration. They created the HLS. It's for live streaming, and what it'll do, it'll allow you to pick this different formats here. Now, all you need to do, you'll see that there's a little button here. It says Add Video from fpdrive. Now you can manually, let me go back here. You can manually put all these on your server, and what you would need to do is you'd have to have a 216p, you'd have to have 4 videos of MP4 and another 4 videos of WebM plus an HLS file. Okay, so that's 9 video files plus a splash image. That's 10 files uploaded to your server. Well, that's a lot of encoding, that's a lot of converting, and there's services out there like encoding.com, but there's also a service by fpdrive, where all you need to do is click on this button and grab your video, and once you have uploaded to fpdrive, I'll show you fpdrive right here. All you need to do is come to fpdrive, you create an account, and you simply come and you upload a video. Let me go to my videos. Let me go to my videos. I only got 3 videos on my account right now, and all you need is click on the upload button and you upload your video. It could be an MP4 or whatever. You'd only have 1 video file. You upload your video and it'll automatically convert it to all these different file formats. I'll show you. Just click on this button here. So if I click on this video here, you'll see that it created an MP4. This is my original file I uploaded, but what it did, it came back and it converted it to 4 different formats for MP4, okay, 1080p, 720p, and did the same for the WebM. So another 4 video files, all these different sizes. Also, it created an HLS file, and also it created a thumbnail, a snapshot picture, or a splash image. Okay. Now I've connected this to the fpdrive API. So all you need to do is come back to your settings in your back office, and it says fpdrive username. You put that in there. You put in your password, and you click on Save. And once that's saved, all you need to do is come to your maximaplayer button here and click on Add Video from fpdrive. It's connected to their API. When you do that, all your videos that are uploaded at fpdrive will show up on their page here. So I can pick this one right here, this Buck Bunny one. I'll click on that one. And you'll see that when I do that, it automatically inserted all the video files in the appropriate field, including the HLS, and for RTMP live streaming, it did that too. Isn't that cool? So all I need to do is come down below and make sure that what resolutions I want to show. I'll come down below, I'll have the default quality as 360p, that's going to be the default. and the video, the different resolutions that I'll give people to have options for are all 4 of these. And I just simply come up above, and I will come over and I will click on the update button, and it's all there. Okay, so that is with the auto quality selector. I'll click play, and that's the auto. Now there's something else called a manual quality selector. This is where you manually will select one for the visitor. So for example, instead of having it auto detected, I want everybody that lands on my page, for example, to have a 360p. How do I do that? All you need to do is come down here so that if everybody gets a 360p no matter what internet speed connection they have, you just simply erase the HLS, because this is for the this is only for the auto detection. That's all you need to do, is simply just erase that. And I'll come down below and I'll have the default that everybody will have is a 360p. Say for example, I don't want people to have the 1080p option. I can simply just delete that, come up above, I'll update it. Now you'll see that the auto is off, and now it is a manual selection. So if I refresh this video, you'll see that the auto is going to be not there anymore, and the 1080p will no longer be there. And click on refresh. I have now refreshed. You see that? So now the 360p is selected automatically. Not automatically, but manually I have selected it. So any visitor that comes to visit the page is going to be 360p. But people can manually select a higher resolution. So if I want 720p as a visitor, I just click on that. See, that's a better picture, right? 216. If I click on that, see, it's a little bit fuzzy, isn't it? It's a little bit fuzzy. If I click on the 720, it's nice and sharp, and I manually do that. All right, it's the auto detection is no longer there. So, for example, at home here, I have a very fast internet speed connection. So it's if I have the auto on, I'm gonna have the 1080p. With this here, it's manually set, and everybody that arrives at your page will have a 360p, and they can manually select other resolutions. Thank you.